Cancer, last of my day. Well, not really, because I have more to do tonight because it's 6:30 in the morning. So, hi. Yeah, no, I'm a night owl. I've been saying it. I'm like, oh, it's already midnight. It's so late in my other readings, and now it's like it's 6:30 in the morning. It's sweet. So, I was gonna say a few things, but I can only think of one thing. I am running a contest. It was supposed to end yesterday. Nobody has won the contest yet, so I'm extending it. You can go watch the Synchronicity surprise video from last week to catch up on the details, rules, regulations, etc. It's really easy. You don't have to enter anything. You know, it's just like a I Spy pretty much. And yeah, so go on and check that out if you want to be a part of the contest. Okay. Right. I'm trying to keep these shorter tonight, but it's not working. It's not working. Hopefully this one's concise. My goal was to make these a little shorter and these a little longer. It's gone both ways, so I guess it's just gonna happen as it happens. And be natural. Alright, okay, Cancer. So the last Cancer reading was pretty rough. I mean, it was really bad. It was very intense. It was super dramatic. It felt very serious, problematic, scary even. Yeah, this is looking sort of like that, but better, okay? Where it's like maybe you've come to your own conclusions about stuff, or you're getting the help you need, or whatever it is. I see some efforts being made for sure, but you're not necessarily, what do they say, out of the woods yet. I'll leave that. Okay, and I think that's it. This one, cool. Going along with my shit. Oh, what was that? Okay. This is extremely funny to me because I said, oh, okay, going along with my shit, and then this card fell over, and this card is love, and so I feel like some of you might be able to relate that to your relationships. Okay, just saying. That is kind of cute. Kind of cute. Alright, Cancer. Just trying to get the bottom of the deck. 9 of Wands. Strength. Okay, a little bit of fire energy for you. Getting those passions aflame, and also staying strong. Okay, you're facing a lot right now. We already know that. We went in mad detail about it, so you gotta continue to stay strong. Okay. Alright, what's going on in like the work life, career, finances, and wealth? Okay, you got 2 of them. I think everybody got at least 2 today. That's fine. Work's complicated these days. Okay, so channel. All right, those are popping out too. I barely got the shuffle, but I'll tell you right now, you owe me. We can discuss it later. But yeah. Okay. Cool. All that good. I might shuffle these more when I get to them. Skull of Light. Illumination. Love that. All right then. I have a good feeling about this. It's going to be nice and to the point, Cancer. Okay? 2 of Cups, love. All right. Love to see cups for you. Love to see love for you. Love to cup love for you. You are the cup. You are the water sign. I'm getting a sense that it's an intimate kind of relationship, okay? True love. It doesn't necessarily have to be being in love with someone, although that is sort of the vibe. It can just be a different kind of love, right? Especially because cups are often family too. So if you don't have someone that you're that close to and you don't feel you're in love with, then you have to think of the people that you do love in any way, right? No matter what the dynamic is. I just thought of Talking Heads. Never for money, always for love, right? That's Cancer for sure, right? But right on top of the deck, it's kind of funny, you got the Devil, yeah? In that last reading, we talked a lot about addiction. We talked a lot about no self-control and chaos, destruction, sabotage, right? All that shit. So for this to come up so quick in the reading, it's either still very prevalent or we are continuing it, okay? Continuing that narrative. Whether you are still in it or not, you know the answer to that. I guess you could also be dealing with a Capricorn if you're in a Capricorn relationship, or in a relationship with a Capricorn, I should say. But then the Chariot comes up immediately, which the Chariot is the Cancer card. So I think that's the first one of the day where you got your own zodiac. So this shit really about you. Sure, you might be dealing with a Capricorn, but we're really talking about you. But look how powerful, if you are in a Cancer-Capricorn relationship, this is your message. For sure. I think even if we are talking about addiction and we are talking about that lack of self-control, I see you overcoming it for sure if you're not already in that process with the Chariot being there, right? You're on a road. You may have fallen off the wagon, but you are back on it and you are in the zone. You are in your power too, right? Seeing your own name, okay? Really good. Prince of Swords. Lots of efforts are being made, yet some of them may be backfiring. Some may be negative in a way, where you're not doing the right things or someone else isn't doing the right things. If you are, I'm not getting that vibe, but if you're dealing with an air sign, then not right. But little chaotic here, but possibly well intended, possibly more along the lines of the Devil thing, right? Six of Discs, success. Okay, so again, I do feel like this is maybe something to do with the Devil, but it's maybe not necessarily such a bad thing. Usually when I see the Prince of Swords, I'm like, hey. But in this scenario, especially paired with the Six of Discs, I'm getting that it's like, it's these small steps and these little efforts that you're making that are really going to add up for you. Lust. So could be a Leo. Could be romance. Could be physical attraction. Could be straight up obsession. All right. And that almost does go back once again to this Devil energy, right? Of being like addicted, obsessive, right? Could be a Leo. We're getting Capricorn, we're getting Cancer, we're getting Leo. It's a lot of different things going on, especially if we are talking about a relationship. Now, I am not trying to call anybody out here, but I'm just saying if you are in a relationship, this person doesn't have to be the one you're in the relationship with, because lust can often sort of lean towards infidelity for the sake that if you are in love and you are moving toward someone that you're physically attracted to, you might be betraying that love. And it ain't gonna work out for you either. Tower, in some capacity. Right? You might even maybe realize that the appeal in your partner was the physical attraction in the first place. And you're like, oh shit, I don't really know if there's much more to it. Okay. Lots of different things kind of going on. I don't want to say it's shady, but there's a little bit of a maybe secretive element to this, because I don't really know what we're talking about. And it is a little, there's some pretty strong characters there, and it does not seem like they're all working super together, but you at least mostly have it together, okay? And then Three of Cups, abundance. You're going to get more of whatever it is, basically. I don't know. Very interesting stuff, though. You'll really have to decide for yourself. But I'm seeing the Chariot, I'm seeing the Six of Discs, and I'm seeing the Three of Cups. And I'm going to choose to focus on that for you, especially with the Two of Cups up top. All the other shit, you're going to have to more than likely just get rid of it and realize it's not serving you. Okay. the universe, it'll all work out how it's supposed to. I really do see you, if you are dealing with some sort of addictive behavior or losing control over your vices, I do see it working out. I do see you being successful in that regard. The relationship will be what it is, whatever you make it, okay? But it'll all work out for you and for your best interest, really. Even if it isn't the result that maybe you wanted, okay? So, whatever. I mean, if you're ending the reading on that note, premium, okay? It's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this card forever. I talk about it so much every time I see it. I don't think I've seen it at all today. So, Cancer, I think low-key you're doing great. Just maybe not making all the best life decisions. That's all. No big deal. Alright. Demons. That looks like Aldrimich. Adramelich. Yeah, Adramelich. Beware of judging by appearances, especially those who dress to impress but have no substance behind the style. Interesting, yeah. If it's something to do with work, somebody comes in dressed nice, but they're not actually a great employee, you know? You don't have to be like, oh my god, they're so amazing, because, like, they look so good all the time. Like, yeah, but they're good at their job, so stop idolizing them. If you are an artist or a creator, you might even look up to someone who, I just noticed this is all twisted up. You might look up to someone who appears to have it all. Maybe you like their aesthetic. Maybe you like their creations. I was looking for a different word, but you know. And it turns out they're a shit fucking person, right? It's that kind of thing where, yeah, you don't want to get too caught up in the physical. And then we got Cerebus. That's hilarious. I was just talking about Cerebus the other day. Oh, I was doing a hilarious Snapchat. I was like, what was I talking about? Yeah, that was goofy. Okay. Focus on humility and finding comfort within means instead of wanting beyond budget. All right, so financially speaking, maybe you're not doing that great right now, and we're not even here to discuss that. But here's the thing. If you're sitting here idolizing and oozing all these people who are well-dressed and behind the scenes, they ain't even it. Like, they're just little pieces of shit or whatever, you know, and you're striving to be like them, you need to really sit back and question, is it worth it when they're not even a good person and I can't even afford it? You know, you might have a job where it requires you to look good. That don't mean you can't ball on a budget. You can go get something, you know, you can ask people, hey, I need this certain look. Do you have any clothes you're getting rid of? Go secondhand. I'm just saying, there's lots of ways around it where you can still look good. Okay? So don't get too caught up in the physical stuff right now. It's probably a little out of your afforded rate. Okay, you probably got a certain amount of money that you can spend, and you're like, oh, it's okay, I'll just go a little over. It's not even worth it. Especially like these people that you're dealing with, it's not even worth it. Okay, so Skull of Light, illumination. Everything that's in the dark eventually has to come to light. We're switching right into messages here. It's all in your mind too, I think is really important. And I think that goes pretty well with this concept of not allowing someone's physical appearance to be your ultimate form of judgment, because it really is in the mind, right? And you got a head full of stars, right? Right. How many times did I say that? And yeah, you just got to keep beaming, keep shining. And again, anything in the dark is going to come to light. And I think it's a good reminder for this little mess that you got going on. Okay, if you are keeping secrets, if you are acting a little shady lately, people are going to find out eventually. So, you might as well just out with it, on with it, keep going. Okay. We have death. The eternal cycle begins here. Might be time to let some shit go, let some shit die out. Okay. Everything is a cycle, it's a process, it's a spiral, it's life, it's lessons. Okay. So you might have to start admitting where some things are ready to go and where some things are not. Straight up. I mean, sometimes it's just time. Because this seemed like a very double life kind of secretive thing. At least one of these situations has to end. I kind of wonder if some of you are dealing with Geminis or something. It was almost a similar reading that they just had. Very different, but I see some similarities in it. Yeah, you just have to decide what it is that you want to end so that you can start the next cycle, basically. Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. Accept that I deserve to get paid equally. You owe me a tip. My Venmo's in the description. You can like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you gotta do, but you have to tip me. But I don't really know what happens if you don't, but I don't think you want her coming for you. Right? I try to stay on her good side. So give me a tip. Skull of Darkness, blind spots. It's funny, you got Skull of Light and Skull of Darkness. So all things in the dark must come to light, but also there's things hiding in the dark that you may not even see coming. All right? You might be keeping secrets from someone. Meanwhile, they're keeping secrets right back. I mean, shit, this might even be about from the cross watcher's perspective. They might be onto you then, yeah? Maybe time for you to fess up, kind of thing. If it's not you, it could be them. You know, I don't want to point fingers or nothing, but I'm just saying, don't get blindsided. You gotta be prepared for anything, basically. Especially if you're gonna chill in the dark with all this shady shit going on. Right? You're not gonna see any of it coming. Whatever's coming. Pretty much. But it'll come. It'll reveal itself in due time. Gonna pop in for any specifically channeled or guided messages for Cancer. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. I got my day started at midnight, okay? I've been up for a while now, but hey, that shit is, yep, the witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds, all right? You need to connect maybe with spirit, I'm thinking. Staying up till midnight and maybe dipping into that sense of magic. Maybe, vibing. Under the moon, by the stars, in the quiet, maybe alone, light a candle or something. If you really can't stay awake till midnight, there might be messages coming via your dreams, all right? So maybe start writing them down so that you can maybe keep track or try to decipher. Although I dream all the time, and I dream very hard, and I rarely get any clarity from it. So definitely don't ask me about your dreams, but they're fun to talk about, you know. I don't really know, but we can talk about it, I guess. And then the witch, the earthly weaver of the world. So those two in combination, the magic hour and the witch, made me think that, yes, you have some stuff coming in from spirit. Okay? You need to get in tune. It's okay to need help with it. It's okay to ask for assistance. You can always get a Halloween Oracle-specific reading, and we can go deeper. I'm going to check one last time for messages, but there's definitely something over there that you're really not seeing and you're really not connected to at all. It's almost like you're so caught up in this life that you are maybe forgetting what you have on the other side. Something like that. Lots of love songs popping in my head. I've kind of explained this before. The aliens that I connect with, they don't really speak the language, but they love music and they can feel music. And so sometimes their messages come through as songs. Happened earlier too, where it was just like too many. It was like, okay, I get the gist. These are all love songs that are coming through, but sort of sad ones. Very, maybe not sad, but dramatic, right? I am hearing lots of Peter Gabriel, though, which feels biased because I love Peter Gabriel. But really, don't give up. Heavy in there. If you don't know that song, gotta walk, gotta heal. I can't take anymore. I feel like that's super relevant to like the addiction aspect too. I'm not doing all that right now, dude. I'll do this one. Black Cat, where fortune meets opportunity. You gotta get in the zone here, Cancer. You really, it was 21. You gotta do this. You gotta connect somehow. You gotta get back in touch with reality. You gotta come down, basically. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. It feels pretty good. Ending on a high note. Keeping it pretty short. You're welcome. Yep, feels good. Oh. Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. Yes, all of this needs to come down. Needs to end, and you need to restart again, right? That's why you got death and creating through the ashes here. Skull of Flowers. 3 skulls, 2. Skull of Light, Skull of Darkness, and Skull of Flowers. Like, it's time. It's time. You need to start admitting this shit to yourself so that you can admit it to everyone else so that you can all move on. Because I'm not even seeing anyone giving up on you. All right? So just be honest, Cancer. Count your blessings and thank your saviors, whatever you gotta do. But it's all here for you. And we are here for you. Okay? So I will see you next time. I hope it was great.